Each of us as financial advisors knows the power of relationships in building our business and really our personal life. Well, in this week's video, I want to really dive in to the power of social capital, not social media, but social capital, and how we can build this network so that we can serve our clients exceptionally well, attract more of the right affluent clients, and have a great life. I'm John Bowen, CEO of CEG Worldwide. Stay tuned as I walk you through the 10 key drivers of how to build hugely successful capital.
The CEG Advisor Edge. Essential insights, real results.
Okay, what is social capital? But what is it? We hear people talking about it, and certainly, we know the value of capital. We're financial advisors, and it's so critical in today's economy. But what is this social capital? So let me define it here. What social capital is, it's the collective value of all your social networks, who you know, and the inclination of these networks to do things for each other. Norms of reciprocity. We're going to talk about the law of reciprocity. See, savvy financial advisors know that our connections to other people and the resources they can provide are just as important as financial capital in building our practices. This is, once we get this, and I got to tell you, I turned recently 60, and if I were going to look back on my career, starting a whole bunch of different businesses, always within the financial services industry, and somebody asked me what was the most important thing, was it financial capital? Was it your senior team? Was it people you knew? I would go, the number one thing is the social capital that I built up over the years. If somebody took all the wealth that I've been very fortunate to build with my teammates and our clients and so on, took that all away and left me the social capital, I would have no problem at all rebuilding it. That's how valuable it is. Now, I want to give you something right away for doing this. And the key here is having you go ahead and download an ebook that I wrote with my partners, Jonathan Powell and Paul Brunswick, and our head of research, Jeannie Hallberg. It's your Social Network Advantage, Transformation Power of the Connection for Financial Advisors. This is a great book. You can download on the link below or on the side, depending on what medium you're watching this in. And it will make a huge difference and help you think through how you can use social capital. Now, let me walk you through real quickly 10 key drivers of success. And these are the 10 key takeaways that I'm walking away with. The top financial advisors we have the privilege of working with in our coaching programs. This has made a huge difference. Number one, you want to go and assess your social network. You want to look at both from your business and personal side. Does it provide you the right resources? Does it connect you with potential clients? And even more important, to the potential right affluent clients who you want to work with. Who's missing in your network? We don't want to leave success to chance. We want to be successful on purpose. Are you connecting with your network, both professionally and personally, when you face a tough challenge? Just some great ideas come out of this. I get reminded of this all the time. You need to nurture both sides. And when we talk about nurturing both sides, we're talking about personal and business. And if you're like most financial advisors, you pay more attention to the business side of your network than the personal. It's very important not to neglect those close personal ties. We're in business not for more business alone. We're in business to build a great quality of life for all stakeholders. And this is not only your clients, your teammates, your partners, your family members, yourself and your enlightened self-interest, any of the strategic partners you have. And this is going to get you through difficult challenges. See, life intrudes for all of us. Nobody gets out of life unscarred. And to increase the effectiveness of the business side of your network through range and diversification, you need to connect to people who are different from you. You want a wide range in terms of occupation, skills, age, geographic, hobbies, and interests. At the same time, you want to have people who have similar or higher education. and higher income needs and levels that you have. I mean, this allows us to build a great network. And these can be some of them, very many of them are going to be weak ties. You know, they're acquaintances and friends of friends, and that's okay. You want to be able to reach to them. You want to be strategic and deliberate when building and maintaining the business network. See, we see so often that most valuable business connections don't just happen. You have to cultivate them. It takes the right voluntary organization to be excellent, avenues for establishing these connections. And, it can be Chamber of Commerce, trade associations, civil or service associations, wherever your clients are hanging out. Also some of the industry things. But if you serve a particular niche, participating in the group frequent by those members, your niche members, can be very, very effective. And once you establish these connections, be deliberate about maintaining them. We find so often that advisors are not strategic. They're very opportunistic. And when you go to the download the ebook, you'll see the statistics on this. It's huge. It's a missed opportunity. We kind of let life happen. But if we be strategic and deliberate, boy, what a difference. Now, one of the key things that I do, and I'm a big believer, I have a mastermind group we call Roundtable of 200 plus the top financial advisors in the world. And this has been hugely successful. But I'm also in currently 3, and I've been in as many as 5 mastermind groups. I just the power of social connection, and I don't want to leave things for chance. So I want to work with people who are like-minded, smart, they're focused on the same issues. And all of the masterminds I'm in, other than one that I have, Roundtable for CEG, that I lead, I have the privilege of leading all these great advisors, are those outside of our industry. Why? I want to bring back the best of the best in how financial advisors can really accelerate their success using some of the strategies from the other industries. It's just been a game changer. Where should you be? What mastermind group should you be in that you can really inject that range of diversification wealth, of weak ties in your social network, so you can be among many of the most successful business people? That is so powerful. We see over and over again in our research that outside, we did a study with Dan Sullivan of Strategic Coach and Joe Polish of Genius Network. One of the biggest drivers of success of the 3,500 successful entrepreneurs we studied, they were successful on purpose by joining mastermind groups. Okay, what else do we have? Also, you want to deliver true value to strategic alliances. See, your strategic relationships with other professionals can serve as an abundant source for referrals to qualified, affluent prospective clients, but only if these relationships are a two-way street. To motivate your strategic partners to provide these referrals on an ongoing basis, you must provide them substantial value. And this is not just, you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. It's creating economic glue so that you're doing joint business development together. We've seen huge value created there. Let's go to 7. 7 is making sure your social networks include some dense sectors to ensure that you have emotional support when you need it. What are we talking about? See, dense network sectors are made up of people who are close to you and to one another. Most generally, this is your family members, your close friends. You want to have that emotional support. Also, you don't want to stop there, though. You want to be strategic and deliberate when you're building your personal side of your network. See, you will simply inherit some of the connection on the personal side. I mean, we're born into families, but you can and should cultivate additional personal connections to round out your support system. Voluntary organizations can be helpful here. Best types of organizations for building include sports group, neighborhood, school groups, religious. As your business connections, you're nurturing your personal connections on an ongoing basis is critical. Schedule regular calls, dates to get together to ensure that you stay in touch. Never hesitate to use your network. Over time, as you really work with them, and remember the law of reciprocity. Law of reciprocity, and this is number 10, is all about giving. What we want to do is we give to get. Now, we have to give to the right people, But by giving to the right people, the law of reciprocity, they're going to want to give to you. This interconnection is so powerful in building your business, and that's why I want you to download, the ebook, Your Social Network Advantage, because it's going to give you not only the research, but these steps to accelerate your success even more. Now, make sure to go ahead and do that and build your social capital, both business and personal. If you want help accelerating it, go to the link below and schedule your best year ever consultation, where we'll take a look at where you are now, where you want to go, what are the gaps, and what would we do if we were in your shoes, the 3 simplest things to accelerate your success even more. So whatever you could accomplish over the next 5 years, you do in 2 to 3. What's the value of 2? What's the value of this social capital? I got to tell you, you're going to have an awful lot of fun making a huge difference with your clients and your future clients. Don't let them down. We wish you the best of success.
The CEG Advisor Edge. Essential insights, real results.